Let's face it, once you learn English, you would tend to commit some grammar mistakes because the pattern in your native language might not be the same as in English, especially when you translate in your head. There are chances also that there would be some grammar trolls that would correct your grammar, right? Hi, ENGLISHERA here, and I hope your day is going swimmingly. Today, let's talk about some grammar mistakes that are not actually wrong. Before that, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. One grammar error that sounds wrong, even if it's not wrong, is the use of that instead of who to refer to a person. That and who are both relative pronouns and they relate ideas together. But I can say that that is a safe pronoun to use when you're referring to a person or a thing. Let's have a look at this one. We met the woman who owns the restaurant. So we can change who to that. We met the woman that owns the restaurant. It's grammatically correct. Another one, let's say, he is the man who stole my phone. So let's remove who and change to that. He is the man that stole my phone. It's still correct. Another example, let's say there's a new employee who can speak 5 languages. Again, let's remove who and change to that. There's a new employee that can speak 5 languages. There's nothing wrong with it. So the next time someone corrects your grammar, tell them that there's nothing wrong with using that instead of who. Another grammar mistake that people argue about is this: like to do and like doing. Well, gerunds and infinitives are actually confusing because of the grammar rules that they follow. There are some words that you can only use with gerunds. There are some words that you can only use for infinitives. But there are also words that you can use for both gerunds and infinitives. So it makes things confusing. Like can be used for gerunds and infinitives. Just like this one. I like watching movies. I like to watch movies. There's nothing wrong with them. They are both grammatically correct. So if you say, I like watching movies, and someone corrects you saying, oh, you like to watch movies, don't care, okay? Both of them are grammatically correct. But what you need to care about is the use of them, their meaning, when to actually use them. Like with gerund is actually used to talk about the things that you enjoy doing. So when you say, I like watching movies, you enjoy watching movies. But if you use like and to infinitive, it's talking about performing action, your preference, or your habits. So if you say, I like to watch movies, it's your preference. It's the action that you want to perform. So the next time someone corrects you whether to use like in gerunds or infinitives, there's nothing wrong with it. It's totally grammatically correct. But you always have to be careful with when to use them or the meaning of what you want to say. One grammar mistake that sounds wrong, even if it's not wrong, is the use of they as a singular pronoun. Well, we usually use he or she when we talk about an individual person or it for a single thing, right? But they can also be used to refer to a person when you don't want to say he or she, or when you don't know if the person is male or female. Let's take a look at this one. We need a new manager for a new store downtown. He or she should have a managerial experience to apply for this job. Okay, so they are talking about manager, but we don't know if the manager is a male or female. There's no specific gender here. So we can remove the he or she and change it to they. We can use they as a singular pronoun. Another example, if anybody comes, he or she can wait in the hall. So let's remove he or she and change it to they. If anybody comes, they can wait in the hall. So again, they can be used to replace he or she. Another example, let's say an employee will not have a good job if he or she doesn't have a right training. So again, let's remove he or she and change it to they. So again, they can be used as a singular pronoun if you don't want to say he or she, or if you don't know if the person is male or female. Another grammar mistake that sounds wrong, even if it's not, is the use of there's a lot of and there are a lot of. People think that a lot of is plural because it means many, and we cannot use is with many. Therefore, we cannot use there is in this situation. But actually, we can say there is a lot of. It's actually possible. Technically speaking, we can use there is a lot of with an uncountable noun. Just like there's a lot of furniture inside the room, or there's a lot of sugar in your coffee. Technically speaking, it's correct. And we use there are a lot of with plural countable nouns. Just like there are a lot of people at the expo, or there are a lot of cars on the road. But actually, native speakers use there's a lot of with plural countable nouns because it's easier for them to say it. Just like this one.
There's a lot of people on that list.
There's a lot of things I miss about the US.
There's a lot of cars that say that.
See, there's nothing wrong with it. Now let's talk about the case of than me and than I am. Well, people think that it's grammatically wrong to say than me, and it's okay to say than I am. Some people say it's grammatically incorrect to say than I am. It's okay to say than me. It's so confusing, right? But let's have a look at this example. My sister is taller than I am. This one sounds grammatically correct and it sounds natural. My sister is taller than me. This one sounds grammatically incorrect, but it sounds natural, and we hear it most of the time. So than me sounds natural, at the same time it's widely and commonly used. So there's nothing wrong with saying it. It's almost the same with she likes wearing makeup more than I do. It sounds grammatically correct and it sounds natural. She likes wearing makeup more than me sounds grammatically incorrect, but it also sounds natural. So there's nothing wrong with the use of than me because it's commonly and widely used. But if you want to sound more grammatically correct, then use than I am. There you go. Which of these grammar areas seem interesting for you? Let me know in the comment section. And I hope you found this video helpful, so please hit thumbs up and share this video with your friends who want to learn and improve their English, and please subscribe to our channel for more English lessons and tips, and I hope to see you soon on my next video.